OpenAI recently released their latest model, which is the GPT-5, to all their tier users, including the free tier users. And they claim it's more efficient and faster, as always. But today, we are going to put that to a test, comparing their older model, which is the ChatGPT-4o, to their latest model, which is the GPT-5. And so I'm going to be testing this in 5 different stages: hallucination, thinking, mathematics, coding, and image generation. And so may the best model win. At the time of recording this video, ChatGPT-4o was removed from the options that a user can choose to use. I found an alternative to use poe.com that allows you to use the ChatGPT-4o model. Now let's jump right into it. One thing the ChatGPT-4o model had was the hallucination, and unfortunately I don't think they fixed that to a certain level, because yesterday I watched Mr. Who's the Boss video reviewing the ChatGPT-5 model and the hallucination wasn't fixed. A typical example was when I asked ChatGPT to give me 5 loan companies in Ghana. It gave me some, and others was just blatant lie. There were no loan companies like that. But today I'm going to ask it a simpler hallucination question, and I hope the GPT-5 model handles this well. How many R's are in strawberry? From the results, they both got it right. ChatGPT-4o mentioned it has 3 R's, and ChatGPT-5 also mentioned that they have 3 R's, and breaking it down further, telling me that it has first R over here and the second and the third R somewhere else. Given that this was a very simple question, ChatGPT-4o and 5o came very close in time, so there is nothing special over here, and they were able to solve my hallucination question. Moving on to the next. What this reasoning question does is reveals whether the model gets caught by this wording trap and whether it clearly explains the logic. Alright, so both the models were able to explain this exactly the way I wanted it to. ChatGPT-5's answer was a little bit shorter but more cleaner than the ChatGPT-4o. The ChatGPT-4o over here explained the step-by-step reasoning actually. I genuinely like the ChatGPT-4o answer over the ChatGPT-5 because it gives me more explanation about the whole question. But truth be told, ChatGPT-5 ended faster than ChatGPT-4o. Moving on to the next question. This next one is a typical math question which aims to check how they handle work rates problems. No way. ChatGPT-4o actually started answering faster, and I think it's already done. ChatGPT-4o finished faster, and ChatGPT-5 is also done. So let's check out the answers, right? So in this round, I was actually shocked a bit because ChatGPT-4o came out the top in terms of speed and efficiency. Now, ChatGPT-5o answer looked more appealing to the user, but ChatGPT-4o actually was faster over here. So now that brings us back to the question, is ChatGPT-5 really a major upgrade, or is just something small to get OpenAI back on the internet? So the next one is my second favorite, in which I'm going to create a Space Invaders game playable in Canvas. And I'm hoping from all the reviews I've seen that ChatGPT-5 takes it a step further and makes it nicer. Let's see what this brings. So the GPT-4o's game is so basic. Yeah, it's very basic, very basic. And I think I'm so bad at games. I think I just lost. Okay, so the GPT-5 game actually looks better than the GPT-4o's game, and there are even more features, right? There are even so many more features. I can't just get a break because I'm so bad at gaming. But one thing I must say is that the GPT-5, although it's wasted more time in actually making the codes longer, it actually delivered better than the ChatGPT-4o in this aspect. So it understood the prompt, even though I gave it only one single sentence to actually code the Space Invaders game from, and this looks far better than what ChatGPT-4o gave me. So that is definitely an improvement in the coding space. On to the last and the most interesting part of this video, image generation. Unfortunately, since I was using poe.com for free, I couldn't generate an image with ChatGPT-4o for you guys. But what I could do was actually look for another image generator that is currently still using ChatGPT-4o. So let's try the prompt over here and see whether it's better than what we found on the ChatGPT-5. So eventually, although ChatGPT-4o used over a minute to actually accomplish its goal of generating the iPhone 17 lookalike, it actually also failed. I most likely on every day will choose ChatGPT-5 because it's actually tried by trying to inscribe iPhone 17 on its phone. Although both GPTs are entirely wrong with what they think iPhone 17 will look like. And so that brings us to the end of this comparison. My general analysis is that ChatGPT-5 is obviously faster than ChatGPT-4o. But to say there is a major change in the way ChatGPT-5 thinks with respect to ChatGPT-4o, I wouldn't entirely agree with that because I didn't say anything different. If need may be, the ChatGPT-4o was actually more accurate in some aspects than the ChatGPT-5. The only thing the ChatGPT-5 had over it is its speed to think and actually deliver. ChatGPT-5 was the better GPT model in this comparison, but given that we had to rely on poe.com to access ChatGPT-4o, this video might not be entirely 100% accurate. But what do you think? Which model works better for you? I'm Chef. I promise I only cook tech, and if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I'll see you in the next video.